everybody, it's Ruby, and okay, really quick, here's a story time. So today is July 8th. When I upload this, it will not be July 8th, but if you guys don't know, I was supposed to fly back up to New York today. Unfortunately, however, New York is having very bad storms, so my flight was delayed until tomorrow morning, which at first I've got to admit I was really sad about because I was ready to get back up to my favorite place on earth. Then I ended up hanging out with my friends tonight and we had a super fun time. It was kind of nice to see them one last time before I fly back up to New York for a few more weeks and I wouldn't get to see them for a while. So we grabbed dinner all together, but before that we actually went to a record store together, and if you guys don't know, I love my record collection. It's something that I cherish a lot. I love my vinyl player, vinyl record player. It's something that I use every single day, and so when we went to this record store, I recently got some birthday money that I hadn't touched at all, and I was like, you know what, Ruby, you need to treat yourself to some new records. So that is exactly what I did. I also got a few CDs, but today I thought it would be really fun to do kind of a random record store fabulous finds, if that makes any sense. I know that a lot of you guys really liked my vinyl record collection video, and so I thought that I would continue making some vinyl themed videos and music themed videos, if that makes any sense. So as one can tell, I have absolutely no makeup on and my hair is just a mess because I didn't plan on filming today, but you know what, that's totally okay. I figure it's my last night here in my normal setup for a little while I go to New York, so you know what, I should just sit down and film a random video because it's fun. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so not going to lie, I am a very big musical theater geek, which is something that a lot of people know about me. So in this video there are a ton of Broadway vinyls and Broadway CDs because in my vinyl record collection I have a lot of indie artists, I have a lot of rock vinyls, but I need to up my Broadway game because I have a lot of Broadway CDs and I have a lot of Broadway songs on my iPod, but there's something about listening to an original cast recording on a vinyl that is just so satisfying. So I'm gonna start off with the 4 CDs that I got, and this vinyl store that we went to is one that I haven't been to in forever, but I forgot how great of a selection they have. I'm seriously going back there soon because it was so amazing. So the CDs that I got are all Broadway shows, but the first one is Thoroughly Modern Millie. This is the original soundtrack with Julie Andrews. I'm so excited about this one. Next CD is Anyone Can Whistle. I love this show. I think it has the cutest score and I was so excited to see it in the store. By the way, also all these were super cheap, which is great. Literally all these CDs were $2.99. Sticking with the Julie Andrews theme, we have the soundtrack to Victor Victoria, which is one of my favorite movies. It's with Julie Andrews. It's a great classic. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely think you should. Lastly, a show that I think sometimes the younger generation overlooks, but I love it. This is Andrew Lloyd Webber's Sunset Boulevard. I think it's such a beautiful score and I love it. As far as vinyls go, I purchased 10 vinyls, and usually I purchase 3 to 4 at a time, but I just kind of went a little crazy on this one. I'm gonna get the 3 vinyls out of the way that aren't Broadway soundtracks, the first of which is the Hudson Brothers Ba Fa. This has personal meaning to me. I'm not gonna go into the whole thing, but this has personal meaning to me, and so I just got this. It's kind of also just a fun collector's item, so yes. Even though it is nowhere near close to Christmas, I found 2 Christmas vinyls and I just had to pick them up because I knew that if I went back there during the Christmas season, they weren't gonna be there. And there's something about listening to Christmas songs on a crackly old record that is just amazing and so beautiful and so perfect. So I found this vinyl and this says Traditional Christmas 1983. So this is just a Christmas vinyl, like it advertises itself as, with a lot of just classic Christmas songs. I don't know whether or not they're just orchestrations or they have vocals on it, but either way, I love me some Christmas music. And then I guess this kind of goes along with Broadway in a way, but this is the Barbra Streisand Christmas album, and if you guys don't know, I'm obsessed with Barbra Streisand. She is one of my inspirations and my idols, so I thought, what better way to spend my Christmas than listening to my favorite human being on the planet sing Christmas songs. I feel like it's just kind of a win-win situation. Also, this one doesn't technically count as Broadway, but it's part of movies and old motion pictures, so whatever. This is the soundtrack to Paper Moon. Paper Moon is one of my favorite movies. Again, if you guys haven't seen it, I totally recommend that you do because it's amazing. It's a classic old movie. I love it. The score is beautiful, so I thought, why not get the soundtrack itself? The rest of the vinyls are most definitely Broadway soundtracks. I'm so excited for each and every one of these. The first of which is the original Broadway cast of Bye Bye Birdie. I love this show. It's such a feel-good show. I feel like I had this like little piece of flyaway here. That's what I get for not preparing to film a video. But you know what? Most of my filming setup is put away right now because I wasn't planning on, you know, being here for an extra night. But that's okay. Anyways, very excited about this album. Love it. Bright, colorful cover. Great album, great show, and it's fantastic in every way. Up next is Ethel Merman in Annie Get Your Gun. I absolutely love Ethel Merman, and when I saw this album I was like, holy cow, I love Annie Get Your Gun, and I couldn't believe that this was there. So yes, this is absolutely amazing. Up next, okay, again, I guess this isn't Broadway, but this is Bette Midler, The Rose. Again, The Rose, one of my favorite movies. Also one of my mom's favorite movies. She's the one who turned me on to it. If you guys haven't seen the movie, highly recommend it. Love this album. It's super cool. I feel like these are such dorky albums to be buying, but I just love them. My vinyl collection is literally like all over the place. The next Broadway album we have is South Pacific with Mandy Patinkin. I absolutely love South Pacific. I saw the most recent revival that was on Broadway a few years ago at Lincoln Center, and I loved it. I love the music. It's just so timeless and classic. I'm so sad though that I'm buying these literally the night before I leave for New York, because now I have to wait like 3.5 weeks before I can listen to any of these vinyls. I guess it just kind of gives me something to look forward to though when I get home, because usually I'm really depressed once I get back from New York, because it's honestly my favorite place ever. And there's no place better in my opinion. Okay, and the last album that I have here, I'm so excited. I found this once at another record store, but it was just so scratched, the record itself, and I couldn't justify spending money on a record that I knew was only going to be able to play like 2 songs out of the entire album. But then I found it at this record store and I was like, yes, and it was in perfect condition, and it was so much cheaper than the scratched record that I found a few months ago. This is the original Broadway cast recording of Jesus Christ Superstar. I know that this show is like so much older than I am, but I think it's a great show and I love it. And the vinyl itself is like such nice packaging. It's like really sturdy and it just opens up like this, and it's really clean, and I just love it. It's in perfect condition, and it was only $3.99, which is absolutely insane. So for a Broadway nerd like me, I am very happy. Okay guys, and that concludes my record store fabulous finds. If you guys want to see more of these, please let me know, because I really love shopping for vinyls and then being able to kind of share with you all like the cool things that I find. Please subscribe. How we get to 1,000, it would mean the world to me. Follow me on all my social media networks. Links are always in the down bar below, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Okay, bye guys.